Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am looking at the third prompt from the 10 days of bits and pieces challenge. And this is the one I feel I'm going to struggle with the most because it's tea bags. That's the prompt, tea bags. So I've only ever really used them to stain paper for journals. So like the first prompt of tape, I had a bit of a shifty around on the internet to have a look to see what people did, and I found a few things, and we're just going to see how we go because what I noticed is most people's tea bags seem to have this kind of paper. Okay, now these ones I have had these ones. These ones are from like the kind of tea that I drink, herbal type tea. So these ones would have been, in fact, they were from this box, this pucker nighttime tea. So they don't really have the staining, but they have the shape that I've seen people. Now, my husband drinks ordinary tea, and we have round bags. So I have gone through the process of emptying all the tea out of these bags, and I am not 100% sure at the moment, but I want to sew them together. That's what I've seen people do, is sew them together. And these are going to be easy to sew together, and I can do that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with these. It might be that I need to have another piece of fabric and I sew them on. But yeah, I think that one is kind of, I'm going to have to think about that. So I also saw somebody, because the tea I drink tends to come in little packets. So I've got a few of these, and I saw somebody use them to make little pockets. I've kept the tags as well. I'm not really sure whether I need those or not, but uh, cutting the top off of these to make little, little pockets, little envelopes. So we'll have a go at that. This box is, I'm not too fussed about this box, but this box, this packer one, has got some really lovely stuff inside. Some lovely words and drawings. So I'm going to carefully take that one apart. This one I've only got today, so I haven't tried the tea. So but it came in this one. It came with this lovely bag, and that we'll keep because we'll use that. I'm sure I'll be able to find a use for that. I don't know if I haven't even looked for this. It will open all the way like that. So that's definitely something I will be able to use. Might have to re-stick the bottom by the look of that, but we'll look, that's definitely something I'll see if I can use. And also, I just love the pictures on here. So I'm going to have a go at cutting some of the pictures off, and the numbers that they'll go, well, so, yeah, that's, that's kind of the plan. So a lot of this is going to be done off, not with me not showing you because, I can't get the camera on my sewing machine, so I'm going to have to show you that afterwards. And then I'll show you when I've done this. So this video really is like this introduction with me telling you what I've got, and then probably then it'll be me sort of going through what I've managed to do with it. Okay, so I will see you on the other side when I have had a go at doing something with these tea bags. Okay, so I am back with the results of what I did with the tea bags. So I'm going to start with this one. I I'm not sure that I like this. I would say maybe if you have the the square ones, it might be easier, but I've found those quite tricky to stitch together, hence why I used a little bit of sari ribbon for sort of the first, just to stabilize them. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I use it for. I'll probably find a use for it for something, but yeah, this one is not for me. I don't mind these. these are the ones, these were my herbal tea bags that opened up into rectangles. And in a way, I wish I hadn't sewn them together because I quite like, and I might just cut them down now, but I stamped them and I do with VersaFine. And I do quite like those, and I think those would look nice in a collage, but probably not sewn together. So that's another live and learn. So I ended up with those. I cut into some of the boxes, so that nice celestial sleepy time extra tea. I've got those nice little things, and I kept a couple of the other bits to go in my ephemera box. This is the pucker one, so I quite like that colour. And this was the inside of the pucker one, which is quite nice, like how to relax your mind, to relax your eyes, relax your body, take a moment for you. And this one, you've got the pucker story. I wish I left a bit on the bottom, but I thought that might be good as a pocket. So I like those. And then these are the tea bag pouches. These, yeah. So I used glue. I used the paper bindery glue. And on some of them, like this one, see, it worked on this one, and these ones. Yeah, it was those ones that worked on there. It worked on those. It didn't work on those. And once the glue was dry, they just came off. So I had to go back in with some double-sided tape. But that said, I do quite like these. So I've got I covered them with a piece of paper. I used some of the tape I made in previous, like this bit here, using on that one, this bit of tape. I used tapes from the earlier challenge in the month, and then I just got out my stickers. So I quite like these. So this is something I might well do because I drink a lot of tea that comes in these little sachets. And these would be just nice to stick onto into a journal page. So yeah, so this is possibly, of all the things I've done using tea bags, this is the one I've enjoyed the most. But having said this, I do like this. I do like the effect of this, and I find, these papers, I don't know, but I do like them when they're stamped. And like I said, this one I'm not so keen on. It's possibly because they're round and the way I've had to overlap them. But you never know, I might cut into them for something. Certainly won't throw it away. But yeah. So I'd say probably definitely would do again. Probably would do again, wouldn't do again. And again, when I get some decent boxes, yeah, cut them up. So yeah, that is the tea bag challenge. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what other people have done, and I'll probably be going, oh, I could have done that. Oh, but that's a great thing about these challenges. People are inspiring each other. So yeah, that's it for the tea bag challenge, and I will be back in sort of 3 days probably for the next one, which I am looking forward to.